You have clicked on to Weather for Weather Geeks on this beautiful Thursday. Welcome back, everyone. Boy, as promised, it's turned out to be a great-looking day today. It's turned out to be quite a bit warmer than yesterday. But I'm going to start out with, kind of a cold note here. This is yesterday's high-resolution MODIS, is what it's called, satellite picture. It's a real low-orbiting satellite that takes great pictures on clear days of the whole world. But we, of course, are focused on northern Ohio, northwestern PA, Lake Erie right here, and over here is Detroit, Michigan, up here Ontario, Canada, Cleveland's about right here, and then just off the bottom of your screen, here's Mosquito Lake, and just off the bottom, of course, that is Youngstown. Yesterday's picture showed what's left of the ice on Lake Erie. It's still fairly extensive on the eastern end, right over here. It's still pretty thick right at the eastern end. Now it is breaking up and fizzling away out here across the east central part of the lake, and now we're clear of ice out across western Lake Erie and central parts of the lake as well. When we look at the Great Lakes as a whole, still a 37% ice coverage as of yesterday on the lakes. And for April the 16th, that's pretty impressive. Lake Superior up here still covered in ice, on the southern half of it anyway. Northern part of Lake Michigan, eastern part of Lake Huron, and the eastern end of Lake Erie, all still with a fair amount of ice cover this late in the season. That just goes to show you what kind of a winter it was. We had a record-setting levels of ice earlier this winter, and this will have an impact on the weather as we head into the heart of spring here. The lakes are going to be slower to warm up than usual. Air masses that come across the lakes will turn a little chillier than they normally would because they're traversing that cold water. So that's something that we'll have to watch out for. Certainly anybody that lives downwind of these lakes up in, Ashtabula and Erie, Cleveland, over towards Muskegon, Michigan, spring, even on sunny days, might really not feel like spring on a lot of these days if the wind is blowing off the water. So, all right, let's talk about what's going on today. And here is the surface map at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We've got high pressure, which was overhead yesterday. Now it's up in northern New England. It's bringing a chilly easterly flow down into parts of the mid-Atlantic states. So kind of a crummy day today in New York City, the Jersey Shore, heading up towards Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, Cape Cod. That's a chilly northeast wind bringing in low clouds. So not a great day there. But, of course, this part of the West, we are in great shape. It's 57 here in the 2 o'clock hour in Youngstown, and we're pushing the lower 60s throughout the rest of Ohio and throughout the rest of the region as well. Radar overall today pretty quiet. We had several inches, even up to a foot of snow yesterday, just northwest of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now most of that's pushed up into Canada, and they're in the process of clearing out that snow. Indians are playing day baseball today up in Detroit at Comerica Park, and it's a lot like it is here in Detroit today. It's clear, it's sunny, and temperatures are in the upper 50s to around 60. So not a lot of showstoppers on the map for today. A couple of showers and storms down on the Gulf Coast and some rain pushing into the Pacific Northwest. So what's going to happen as we go into the future? Let's go ahead into Friday here, and we've got a small chance for, I think, a little bit of rain towards the late afternoon hours on Friday. Here's the simulated radar early tomorrow afternoon, about 2 o'clock p.m. Maybe a couple of showers along this next front out in northwest Ohio. Skip forward a few hours to 5 p.m. right here. I can get my cursor lined up. And this is when I think we have a risk of a passing shower. A little before sunset tomorrow evening. If you've got a golf outing, if it's your league tomorrow night, softball practice, things like that, it might rain for 10 or 15 minutes in a few spots. A lot of us will get away with no rain, but if it does rain, it really shouldn't last that long. And this will be towards the end of the afternoon into tomorrow evening. By 8 o'clock, they're out of here, and that's going to set the stage for a beautiful weekend coming up, Easter holiday weekend. Here's a look at Saturday. Here we go, right here, with high pressure centered just off the screen up in Canada on the border of Ontario and Quebec. That's a nice looking day here with sunshine. Yes, it's going to be cooler Saturday than it will be today and Friday, but I don't think we'll mind with pretty much full sunshine on Saturday. Here's a look at Sunday, Easter Sunday. On this day, we have a front approaching from the north and west, but it's slow, it's weakening. I don't think it's going to influence our weather on the holiday. If you're heading off to religious services Sunday morning, you're going to be dry, it's going to be sunny, a little chilly in the air, but nothing unusual for April the 20th, and the afternoon should feature plenty of sunshine. Now, this front looks slower and slower. Originally we had the chance of a shower in the forecast late Monday, but here's 8 p.m. on Monday. The showers aren't here yet, according to the GFS model, and other models have similar ideas. So I suspect we're going to be taking out that chance of shower on Monday and pushing it over into Tuesday. So Monday should be a warm day. southwesterly flow ahead of our low pressure system. That could be a day that we crack 70 by a few degrees. And then Monday night into Tuesday, here's Tuesday morning, and a pretty good chance for some showers there. If the timing on the GFS is right, and this far out, who knows? If the timing is right on this current run, though, it'd be Tuesday morning that we get the showers. They get out of here for Tuesday afternoon. Then beyond that, next week, I think features a pretty nice warming trend as we roll through the end of the week. Here's next Thursday, a week from now. That's a warm-looking day there with a warm front lifting north of us, showers up in Michigan. And speaking of the longer range, here's a quick look at the next 16 days on the GFS Ensemble model. When I show this graph, don't take the numbers verbatim. In other words, it's not likely to be exactly 72 on April 25th, but you want to look at the trends here. And the trend is that, yes, it's going to warm up as we head through the next couple of days with a bit of a cool down on Saturday, maybe mid-50s Saturday. Here's Sunday, 65 is probably even a little low. I could see where we get up to 70. And then next week we take a little step down with the showers pushing in Monday night, Tuesday. Then beyond that, this is a pretty warm-looking pattern for a few days at the end of next week. Beyond that, who knows if this is going to be right. But, overall the pattern through the end of April, I think more often than not, temperatures will be close to average or above average. Yes, there's going to be some chilly weather in there as well. You got to worry about those cold Great Lakes. And the model's not picking up on how chilly they still are. But overall, I think we're done with accumulating snow. I'm not going to guarantee 100% that we've seen our last snowflake because we can see flakes into May. But accumulating snow, yeah, probably done. And overnight lows that are as cold as we had yesterday morning, 20 degrees, 21 degrees, I think we're done with those kind of mornings as well. Certainly that would be pretty remarkable once we're into May if we had mornings that cold. So, we're getting into springtime. Things are looking up. And I want to thank you for watching Weather for Weather Geeks on this Thursday. I'll be on 21 News tonight, 6 and 11. I'll be doing the 6 o'clock live from the Giant Eagle in Boardman. Celebrity bagging contest for tonight. Pretty stoked about that. I was a grocery bagger back in high school. And so I'm looking forward to limbering up and shaking off the rust. And I'll be joining Dana and Lauren Lidvig. We are the celebrities doing the bagging this evening. So check that out at 6. I'll be back in the friendly confines of the studio tonight at 11. I'll see you then.